Hi everyone, it is AJ here. Welcome back to another Heine Brother Films video. Today's video we're going to be going over our Criterion collection. So it's not as big as some of the other ones you see on YouTube. It's not as big as our Blu-ray collection, but I decided why not. Let's do our Criterion collection. We're going to get started. We're going to do it by spine number. So AC is going to do about half. I'm going to do about half. So here we go, guys. Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
This is the Criterion number 13, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it's a classic right there. One of the best horror films of all time.
The high and low. This is Criterion number 24.
Yep, great Akira Kurosawa movie. One of the best Japanese films of all time.
The Lady Eve. This is Criterion number 103. This came out back in 1941. It stars Barbara Stanwyck and Henry Fonda.
I haven't seen it yet.
This is Rafifi. This came out back in 1955, and it's number 115. Royal Tenenbaums. This is Criterion number 157. This movie came out in 2001. It stars Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Gene Hackman, Luke Wilson, Danny Glover, and Bill Murray. And this was directed by Wes Anderson. The best Wes Anderson movie ever. The Killers, and this is Criterion number 176, and Killers. This is both the Killers versions, 1946, and there was also another one in 1964, which the 1964 version was in color.
I've seen the 64 one. I have not seen the original one.
Oh, gee.
I thought the 64 one was solid.
Alright, and this is
The Battle of Algiers.
Yeah.
This is spine number 249. Not as good as I was expecting it to be. I was a little disappointed by it, to tell you the truth.
This is
Harakiri. And probably not saying it right, but yeah. I still haven't watched this, even though I got this a while back. Still need to watch it. It's supposed to be one of the best Japanese films of all time. So one day I'll watch it. I'll let you know.
This is
Lahane. I don't know if I'm saying this one either. Spine number 381. This is a solid film from 1995.
This is Walker. This came out in 1987. And this is Criterion number 423. Make Way for Tomorrow. This came out in 1937, and it's Criterion number 505. The Thin Red Line. This came out in 1998, and it is Criterion number 536. It stars Adrian Brody, John C. Reilly, John Cusack, Woody Harrelson, and George Clooney. This is Criterion number 543, Modern Times, starring Charlie Chaplin. This came out in 1936. Paths of Glory. This is Criterion number 538. This movie came out in 1957.
All right. Next up is spine number 742. It is The Palm Beach Story with Claudette Colbert. And this is I want to say this is look real quick. Preston Sturges film. I couldn't think of the director's name. But he has a lot of these types of comedies that Claudette Colbert is in, and
Joel McCready's in it too.
No, Claudette Colbert. Oh yeah, Joel McCrea. He's also in the
Yeah,
film.
Joel McCrea.
He's also in the film. Screwball comedies. He does a lot of screwball
He,
comedies.
he did back in the 30s and 40s.
Yep.
Then he did westerns later on in his career.
He did.
Yes.
Next up is Spy Number 781, In Cold Blood, from '67. I still haven't seen this one, but
I
know
seen
he's
it.
seen
It's
it.
alright, yeah.
Yeah. still need to watch it. It's a Richard Brooks film.
Richard Brooks.
Alright. Next up is Spy Number 795. It is Gilda starring Rita Hayworth. I still haven't seen this one. This is from 1946 too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this one yet. Next up is Spy Number 860. Is Mildred Pierce starring Joan Crawford and directed by Michael Curtis or Curtis. I don't know how you say his last name, but directed one of the best films of all time, Casablanca. He also did The Adventures of Robin Hood from the 30s. Still need to see this film. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty good. Next up is Stalker, Spy Number 888. And it's from 1979. I still haven't seen this one yet, but this was a blind purchase, and I need to watch it someday. Heard a lot of good things about it, so hopefully the hype is real. Next up, Spy Number 897, Barry Lyndon. My second favorite Stanley Kubrick film, his most underrated film of all time. Check it out. It's a period piece, but it's one of the best period pieces of all time. Goes by really fast for a 3-hour movie. It's from 1975. Next up, Spy Number 917 is The Awful Truth, starring Irene Dunne and Cary Grant. I still haven't seen this film, even though I bought it. There's a lot of these blind purchases I still need to watch. Haven't watched this one yet. It's a Leo McCarey film. I've seen a couple of his other films, but still haven't watched this one yet. Next up, Spy Number 970, A Face in the Crowd, the best Andy Griffith film of all time. By far his best film. Bit of a different role for him. It's the second best Kazan film. His best film is On the Waterfront, which doesn't have a Criterion release yet. It needs to. Or, wait. It does. Never mind. Scratch that. It has a release. I don't have it. I have it on DVD. But this is his second best film behind On the Waterfront. A Face in the Crowd, starring Andy Griffith. Next up is Spy Number 1035. We got Come and See from 1985. Still haven't seen this film yet. It's supposed to be one of the saddest films of all time. I just haven't been in the mood to see it. But I'm going to watch this before I die. I need to. It's a good film, from what I've heard. It's just like one of those one-time watches, from what I know. Okay, Spy Number 1051 is The Elephant Man. This is David Lynch's best film he ever directed. Man, great cast, great story. You got Anthony Hopkins in the lead role. You'll never forget this film. This is one of those films that you watch it once and you'll never forget. It's one of the most unforgettable films of all time. You need to check it out if you haven't already. Fix the booklet later. But our final Criterion film for now. Our collection is very small, but the final one.
And make it bigger one day. I don't know.
But 1120. The Girl Can't Help It. This is one he purchased recently.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about The Girl Can't Help It? I still haven't watched it yet.
That's a decent. It was a decent film to me. It also had most of the 1950s singers, Little Richard, Big Bopper, and so much more. Fats Domino was in it too.
He was. The Girl Can't Help It is probably one of the best 50 songs, and it's a Little Richard song.
Yeah, it's Little Richard. He was even in the movie too. Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a Little Richard impression singing?
I don't.
Yeah, you lose your voice saying it.
Oh.
But that was our Criterion collection. Let us know what type of videos you want to see us do. Give us some video ideas in the comments down below, and we will most likely do them.
We need your help, everyone.
Yes. Thanks for enjoying the video.
Keep going and growing.
Happy wiggling. See you guys.